is a Cat 5 or Cat 5e or Cat 6. This is a 5e, I think.
How much download speed did it make, Mike?
24 AW. This is Cat 5. So this is like the lower. This can go up to, yeah, up to 1 gigabit. Yeah. Now, this has 8 wires inside, 4 pairs, and the pairs are twisted. That's why we call it also twisted pair cable. Some people call it twisted pair cable. So we're going to make a cable and connect it to one of these terminals, right? That has 8 connectors. And what you have to do is make sure that when you insert the cable, it goes beyond this notch that you see there. You see that? That's notch. And are you recording? That's great. You can give me a copy later. That will be great. So I can put it there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this is the notch, and this is the connector we'll be using. And
This one?
Yeah.
And that's a RJ45 connector?
RJ45, that's correct. So it has 8 points of connection. Actually, of the 8 wires, we're going to use only 4, and you will see which ones. Okay. Now, there are 2 ways to make this cable, or 2 standards. One standard is called 568A, and the other one is called 568B. The most used is the 568B. Don't ask me why. Yes, that's the way it is.
Is that for residential or
Now
for
the
building?
568B starts with the orange colors to the left. I mean left to right. So orange starts here. And always the colors are, the odd numbers are the one that had the 2 colors. You know exactly the stripe. Okay? The odd numbers. So that means that 1, 3, and 5 will have stripes. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to start doing this, and what I recommend may be different than what you see in YouTube. And your homework today will be to bring a video tomorrow from YouTube on how to make this guide, and give me those videos. I mean, or show me the videos. So we'll be displaying those here for the class, okay? So remember, that's your homework today. Now you're going to say, teacher, I don't know how to do that, and I understand, right? Because I am easygoing. Is that right? Okay, but you're going to learn how to do that. There is a little program, and it's in the server. It's called YouTube Downloader. So you get it, put it into your flash drive, take it home, install it, and that one will allow you to copy videos, download videos, so you can bring them in your flash drive. Do we agree with that? Yeah. Is that very clear? Okay, good, good. Now, again, the way I do it may differ the way other people do it. It just works for me. And I don't do this very often, so I'm not like, per se, I don't make a living doing this, but occasionally I have to do it when I have to install a network. I don't have anyone to help me running the cables. I need to know how to do it, right? How to make the holes and fish it from the top and move it there and do plain on cable and get the other to the other end and put a light there that you know where it goes down there when you make a hole. So that stuff you need to learn, and I mean you have to practice too. But I don't do that for a living. Right? But if you do, you can make some money that way. Making cables and knowing how to run the cable. They charge by the feet usually when they run cables. You have a question,
Do
Stanley?
we call it terminating?
No, not terminating here. Not terminate. That's old-fashioned. Too old. Sorry, I have to say that.
Me, I'm old.
That's yeah. You don't look too old, are you? Okay. All right, so termination has to do with other kind of network, right? The bayonet, the BNC type and all that. You probably remember that too. I didn't meet your old. Okay, I didn't meet that.
I'm the oldest guy over here.
I don't think so. I am the oldest one.
Really?
Yeah.
This is my ID.
Okay, we'll do that competition later anyway. Okay, so here's the way I do it. I will be cutting the cable, removing part here, removing the jacket, right? And then there will be 4 pairs. I'm going to separate the pairs, right? And then I'm going to put them like in the order. They go for the 568B, and then I will explain how the other one goes. Now, in order to cut the jacket, I will use 2 different ways. One is using the crimping tool, because this tool will allow me to remove the jacket and also to do the crimping of either the RJ45 or RJ11 for telephone, right? Now, telephone usually has only four wires, but you use 2 really. In this one, you have 8 wires, but you really use 4, unless you have a special situation. Okay, so I'm going to use this first to cut a little bit just to show you. So what I will do, I'll put it like in the middle there and do like a couple of clicks. You see, like 2, and move like that, and it should be coming out like that, right? I don't like this very much because sometimes it will scratch a little bit here. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to use it just like that. I don't have to do anything. But sometimes they are not too exact to do that. So you see, these are the four pairs, right?
Is there a reason why it comes in pairs?
Yeah, because they are. In this case, they are like I don't know.
You
how
have to use it.
I don't know how
to
to
get
answer
it for
that
the
question.
same- for the
That's the
same,
that's the standard. That's the standard. Why they come in pairs? Because they go
You
with.
cannot use one wire from one pair and one from another pair, isn't it? Or what is the
You know,
reason?
actually, if you know where they go, you can do that. But to make it easier to follow the standard, that's why they come here, because they are color coded. Right? See, you see, they each plain color will have a stripe correspondent, right? So green and yeah. But why they are in pairs? I mean, that's just the way they do it. They manufacture it that way. And this is called UTP cable, which is unshielded. So there is another one that is called STP shielded, and the shielding can be by covering the whole thing shielded, by covering each pair, or by covering each pair plus another one. So those are shielded. They are very expensive. That's why they are not very much used. This is good for most applications. Now, I did show you how to do that with this tool. Now let me show you how to do it with the other tool, this guy, which is made especially for that. So in here, what you do, you find which one is about that size. Insert it here. I don't know if this will be okay, probably. Let me try. So you just do like that. And sorry. Easier, huh? And you see, very clean, no
You
scratch.
don't nick the wire, right?
No scratch, no nothing, no,
Yeah.
don't be afraid. So I'll be using this one. I think that's fine. So I didn't mention, but usually I have 2 inches for this. So which is like very much that. 2 inches, and I will explain why. Okay, so here we go with the standard 568B. Goes like that, from left to right, from you, right? I will do the opposite here. So it goes here. So the first thing I do is I separate the orange and the brown. Okay, orange and brown. And then I will open the green, separate the green first, so I don't make mistakes. And I know
Green stripe.
that usually, I mean, on two occasions at least, the stripes go to the left and the plane goes to the right. So if I follow that pattern and I do this one, it will be the same. Right, left and right. Is that right? Left, right, 1, 3. Remember? 1, 3. Now these two guys here, I can do the same. Open it here. And it will be like that. This to the left, this to the right. Remember following that? And this will be number 5, right? So it's always odd numbers for the stripes. Now, in the blue is the exception. Why? Why do you think is the exception? If it goes like that? Why is the exception? Why is the blue the exception to the rule?
Odd numbers are the stripe, right?
Exactly. So that means that I didn't follow that pattern, right? Left, right, left, right, left, right. But here I didn't. So that's the way it is. That's the standard, okay? The blue goes in the middle and goes backward in positioning. But still, this guy here will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 3.
So right there, this
And
solid
5.
will be
This will be 5, right?
The odd.
It still is the odd.
Oh, still.
It still is the odd. So that rules always applies, even when we switch those colors, right? Now this, we need to make sure they are straight. And for this, we can use like something to help us to make it easy. Usually they are easier, but this kind of cable is kind of hard. So you need to make sure it's straight. Yeah. Somehow. Okay. Very much okay. And then you put them together. Get them together, make sure they are still in the same order, double check. And then you start like holding it here and do like a massage, like zing, 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 so they get together, right? Somehow, they are together now, right? You check again, make sure they are in the correct order. Now the reason I need 2 inches, because I need to hold it like this at this point, hold it like that, so I can pull the jacket that way a little bit, maybe a 1/4 inch. Okay, I pull it a little bit, so it will try to come back later on. When I insert it here, it will make it easier to insert it there. Make sense, right? Okay, but I need to have enough space here to grab it. That's why I need the 2 inches. All right, make sense? So I grab it like that a little bit, make sure still that I have it like that. Okay, good. And now what I need to do is measure 1 length of this. The connector, I measure 1 length. Put my finger right there, right? Put it here, and then I cut. I always be working close to the trash can, so I just cut there. Otherwise it will be messy all around. Now I hold it here, right? I don't let it go, Don't change hands or something, or you need to scratch your head or something. No. At this point, you hold it there, move it a little bit there, but still holding it. Grab this guy here, put it like this position. This is the position. And insert this guy here. Just insert it there. Keep pushing it. Yeah. Make sure, yeah, the jacket will move past the notch. And this cable is a little hard to work. So keep trying.
The tab is at the
I
bottom.
probably didn't pull enough, but that's fine. That's fine. So after you have it there, hold it here, like that. Make sure you have this open all the way. Put it this way, and insert it there. Right? Still pressuring inside and go all the way down. That's it. This is strong. Okay? That's the way I want it, guys. Right? That's the way.
The
I want it.
orange on the other side.
Okay, well, I will show you in a moment there the 568A and the 568B, so you'll have that for sure. You don't have. Later on, you're going to memorize it. But you need to make tables once in a while in this class. This is the 568B. You don't know how this goes, but that's fine. Okay, so you're going to make one cable each. I have a limited number of these guys, so I'll have one for each one of you. You mess it up, sorry. Just keep looking at the other guys, right? But these guys are expensive. Can you believe 25 cents each?
So I believe they have a tester.
I-
All the cables.
Yes, I have a tester. So there are two ways to test this, with the tester or connect the cable to a computer, to a switch or to the wall and see you have connection. Yeah. This cable can be used for a computer as long as I have the same type of standard on the other end, 568B and 568B.
True. That's a true one, right?
Yeah, straight through. Now, if I have one standard each end, that is called what?
A crossover.
Crossover. And we use it for what purpose?
Is that
Router to
peer-to-peer? Is that something like that?
Peer-to-peer, yeah, from a computer to another. From a computer to another. Okay, do you like it? Pass it around so you can
Okay,
see
I
it
see.
quickly.
Yeah, thanks.
Can I watch that video later?
Sure.
Yeah, you
Where
share
is
the
it?
video. We'll put it there to see how my nose looks like.
This is supposed to be green,
Yeah.
green stripe, yellow, solid, blue stripe, then
Yeah.
stripe, brown, solid, then red stripe.